Welcome to Best of America by Horseback. I'm Tom C. with Christian Bisco. On this episode of Best of America by Horseback, we're going to take and show you the state of North Carolina is a great place to ride.
North Carolina is well known for the Outer Banks, a series of sandy, narrow barrier islands separated from the mainland by sounds or inlets.
Wild horses still roam there, originating from the Spanish shipwrecks. So many ships were lost on the Outer Banks that it's known as the graveyard of the Atlantic.
The western part of North Carolina is home to the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Great Smoky Mountains, and the Black Mountains, where Mount Mitchell rises to be the highest point east of the Mississippi.
The coastal plain region transitions to the Piedmont along the Atlantic seaboard fall line, where waterfalls first appear on streams and rivers. On this show, we'll showcase several trail riding locations in North Carolina, in each of these regions, starting with the Longleaf Lodge in Hoffman, North Carolina, where guests can bring their own horses and trail ride the sandhill game lands of North Carolina.
Then we will travel to the mountains to visit Sandy Bottom Trail Rides in Marshall, just north of Asheville, where guests taking guided trail rides can enjoy breathtaking mountain scenery and can explore Little Pine Gem Mine located on their property.
Next, we'll travel to Dutch Creek Trails. It's a family-owned and operated guided trail ride located in the Blue Ridge Mountains near Boone.
And we'll showcase some of North Carolina's state parks that have equestrian trails.
Stay tuned as we take you to great riding locations in the state of North Carolina.
Part of this show is brought to you by Mill Creek Manufacturing, makers of the first compact and stainless steel manure spreaders. They also make spin groomer arena rakes and now a new line of outdoor power equipment like the Mighty Ox log splitters and wood chippers. All top quality, high value equipment, all made in the USA. And by Spurs Big Fix, wound, skin, and hoof treatment. The more you use it, the more you'll love it.
I'm Steve Tucker. I'm the founder and president of Tucker Trail Saddles. We listen to our customers, we leverage the experience and craftsmanship of our team, and we embrace the goal to produce the most comfortable and functional trail saddle in the world. And we believe that we are offering with the New Horizon the absolute best and most comfortable trail riding saddle available today.
I've ridden thousands of miles all over this country. The saddle I choose is a Tucker saddle. Welcome back to Best of America by Horseback. Our first stop on destinations in North Carolina will be Longleaf Lodge near Hoffman.
You are welcome to bring your own horses to ride the Sandhills Game Lands. They offer cozy accommodations and a charming farmhouse setting, and you can even bring your dogs.
Let's take a look at Longleaf Lodge.
Longleaf Lodge in Hoffman, North Carolina is a family-owned and operated horse, human, and hound facility located in the very heart of the Sandhills Game Lands of North Carolina, which includes 63,000 acres of horseback riding paradise. Riding guests staying at Longleaf Lodge can access miles of trails through longleaf pine savannas, grasslands, and oak forests. The Sandhills is home to the red-cockaded woodpecker, an endangered species that is federally protected. You may catch a glimpse of one as you ride by horseback, hike, or bike through this unique ecological community that makes up the longleaf pine forests in the area. Owner Beth Bachhoven says she has a botanical horse named Rocket, who likes to help her explore for new plants and flowers in bloom along the trails. Longleaf Lodge is located near Southern Pines and Pinehurst, North Carolina. Southern Pines is a long-standing, diverse equestrian community with hunter-jumpers, eventers, combined drivers, dressage, western pleasures, and endurance riders. It also hosts the oldest fox hunt in North Carolina. Pinehurst has been a golfing community since 1895, with 43 courses within a 15-mile radius. Longleaf Lodge is also located near the 250-acre Carolina Horse Park, which hosts equestrian events year-round, attracting international caliber competitors. Non-riders can enjoy playing golf in Pinehurst, exploring the North Carolina Pottery Trail, North Carolina Zoo, or visiting the Uwharrie National Forest. There are also plenty of local boutiques and shopping areas. Non-riders can also bike, hike, or boat in the Sandhills game lands. Fishing is also permitted with a North Carolina fishing license. The guest barn at Longleaf Lodge has roomy stalls and plenty of room for all of your tack and gear. They also offer multiple pastures for turnout or pasture boarding. Along with access to miles of trails, they have a round pen, competition-size arena, and an obstacle challenge field for guests to use. World-class eventing and dressage coaches are neighbors if you're looking for a place to lodge and take lessons. Longleaf Lodge is a pet-friendly facility and gladly welcome dogs. Their canine guests enjoy long walks around the farm just as much as the humans. Guests can stroll around the farm visiting the chickens and garden. They can also engage in a scavenger hunt to find Yoga Dog or the oldest longleaf pine on the lodge property. Guests can enjoy outdoor games like old-fashioned horseshoes, badminton, cornhole, and hula hoop. You can relax at the end of the day with drinks and a glorious sunset at their Sunset Pavilion. You can also continue the fun into the night with a campfire and s'mores. After a good night's rest, it is also a great place to begin the day with a warm cup of coffee or tea. A popular spot on the farm is Hammockville, where guests can relax with a good book or take a nap under the shade trees. The accommodations at Longleaf Lodge are cozy, casual, and comfortable in a charming farmhouse. They have 2 kitchens, 2 dining rooms, and 2 living rooms. The lodge has 12 beds and can host up to 17 people. They offer suites with 2 adjoining rooms and single rooms. Guests can enjoy playing games or putting together puzzles in the comfortable living spaces. Guests can enjoy cooking in their well-equipped kitchens. Meal preparation is a group event and can also involve the outdoor grilling area. In addition to being a beautiful horseback riding destination to stay with your horse, Longleaf Lodge is a perfect venue for family reunions, weddings, and events. The facility is family-owned and operated by Beth and Paul Bockoven and Nancy and Spencer Willard. For more information on Longleaf Lodge in Hoffman, North Carolina, you can call 910-696-0239 or log on to longleaflodge.com.
Stay tuned for more of Best of America by Horseback as we continue to showcase great places to ride in North Carolina.
Join Tom C. on an upcoming riding location. Just go to bestofamericabyhorseback.com and click on the Rides and Events tab. It will show you by month where we're going to be this year and the beginning of next year, including rides in Ohio, Virginia, Louisiana, and Florida, a week at Banana Bank Lodge in Belize, and a cruise to our most popular Caribbean riding location in Jamaica. Join us in Ohio for a special music show honoring our veterans and troops. Join Best of America by Horseback and come ride with us.
Welcome back to Best of America by Horseback. We're showcasing trail riding destinations in North Carolina, and next we'll travel to Sandy Bottom Trail Rides just north of Asheville.
They do guided trail rides for guests of all ages and experience levels.
One of the best ways to experience the mountains of North Carolina is from the back of a horse. Here is Sandy Bottom Trail Rides.
Sandy Bottom Trail Rides in Marshall, North Carolina is just 25 miles north of Asheville. It is a premier trail riding destination that has been in the family for over 100 years. Jackie Ball is the 4th generation to own the ranch. His wife Sue, grandchildren Jacqueline Stone and Tyler Barnett help run the ranch, along with great-grandchildren Paige, Paris, Peyton, and Riley. Fresh mountain air, breathtaking scenery, and an old-fashioned down-home friendliness greet you when you visit family-owned Sandy Bottom Trail Rides.
I'm Jackie Ball. I was born here on the farm, July the 14th, 1938. Been around horses all my life. My grandfather owned this farm, and I'm the fourth generation on the farm. My father and I raised tobacco, cattle, and dairy. It was tough growing up here on the farm with no tractors, and you did everything by horses and mule, and you grew everything that you ate. We didn't know anything about going to the store and buying anything, you know. I never knew anything about loaf bread till I was probably 16-year-old. That's the way we grew up, you know. All the tobacco went to the tobacco warehouse and sold for like 35 cents a pound back then, back in the 40s and in the 50s, you know. And then we kept all our corn here to feed the livestock. Trail riding took the place of tobacco. But we still have livestock here on the farm. We still have brood cows. We have about 300 sheep, about 100 goats. So it's a diverse farm, you know, and we do a little bit of everything. I started this business, the trail riding business, in 1998, I think it was, about 20 years ago. And the business has grown every year. We've been very successful. It's a family operation. We've got good wide trails. We've got good guides, and we have good horses. The guides tells them about the farm, what we grow here, and how long the farm's been in the family, you know. We have a gem mine on the ranch here. They like to go to the gem mine and dig for garnets. My grandfather bought that garnet mine in 1913, and there's still plenty of garnets over there today. Everybody likes to go over and get a garnet for a January birthstone. We hope you'll come here and ride with us and see the beautiful views that we have here. People come here and tell me that this is the best ride they've ever had in their whole entire life.
Very stress-free, the rides are very pleasant, very relaxing. It was informative and beautiful. Couldn't ask for much more, but this is a beautiful place, beautiful area, and the people are just really fantastic.
I've only got two grandchildren, granddaughter and a grandson. They do most of the work now. I just do the kind of the guiding, and it's working out real well.
Horseback riding at Sandy Bottom Trail Rides is relaxing and safe. They have horses in their stable to match every guest's size and riding ability. They have no age or weight limit. All rides are accompanied by friendly, experienced trail guides. Sandy Bottom Trail Rides offers guided trail rides from 1 to 4 hours, as well as an all-day ride. Their 1-hour horseback ride is just the right amount of time in the saddle to enjoy a scenic trail ride in North Carolina's mountains. Their experienced trail guides will lead you on a ride with gentle trails and a panoramic view of the countryside. An enjoyable horseback ride for any ability. The 3-hour horseback ride is their most popular ride. They leave the stables and ride up over the hilltops for about an hour. Then they take an hour break at the Little Pine Gem Mine to allow their guests to stretch and explore the mine. They then mount up again and follow the trail up to the high mountain. From there you can see Big Ball Mountain and Tennessee. They are open 7 days a week, year-round. For more information on the guided trail rides at Sandy Bottom Trail Rides in Marshall, North Carolina, near Asheville, you can call 800-959-3513 or 828-649-3464 or log on to their website, sandybottomtrailrides.net.
Next, we travel to Dutch Creek Trail Rides in Valcrucis, North Carolina, where Keith Ward and his family offer guided trail rides in the scenic Blue Ridge Mountains. Keith is also a cowboy poet who loves horses and meeting people from all over the world. Let's take a look at Dutch Creek Trail Rides.
Dutch Creek Trails is a horseback trail riding business that offers scenic guided trail rides in North Carolina's Blue Ridge Mountains. Located between Boone and Village, North Carolina in Valcrucis, Dutch Creek Trails is family-owned and operated. Keith Ward is the 8th generation of his family to live in Watauga County. He started Dutch Creek Trails in 2002, taking guests on trail rides in this peaceful and scenic area of rural North Carolina. His trails offer guests views of Hanging Rock, Grandfather Mountain, and beautiful mountain peaks and valleys of the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina. They can take children 6 and over and adults of any riding level on a scenic trail ride. The friendly and experienced guides at Dutch Creek Trails will match you to a horse to fit your riding level. Whether you are an experienced cowboy or have never been on a horse, their skilled staff and gentle horses make for a pleasant visit. Keith runs the trail riding business with his wife Tammy, son Travis, and his mom and dad, along with plenty of others pitching in. Keith retired from 20 years in law enforcement to become a wrangler, pursuing his lifelong love of working with horses and people. Keith is also a cowboy poet, having performed at cowboy poetry events around the country. He grew up in the early 1960s watching the old TV westerns. His first mount was a little bay pony named Sugarfoot. His poems reflect his love for horses, life in the country, and the cowboy way of life. If you're lucky, he may do a poem or two for you on your visit. After you sign up for a ride at the Dutch Creek Trail office, your shuttle service to the horses is a hay wagon ride, an added treat, especially for the kids. The trail ride goes through a wide range of terrain with lots of scenery. You will ride wooded trails and grown-up fields with some gorgeous views. Here are some customer comments and reviews.
Such a wonderful experience. The staff was excellent, the horses were great, and the farm had horses for every age and experience level. The scenery, mountains, streams, pastures were beautiful, especially this time of year, with the leaves changing. I was a first-time trail rider, and I am so thankful I chose this farm for my first experience.
If you want a real trail ride with real horses, then Dutch Creek is the place for you, bar none.
Couldn't have met a kinder bunch of folks. Travis and his father, probably two of the greatest people you'd ever meet, and the horses are very much taken care of and loved, that's obvious. They are true horse lovers. Travis took great care of us and was consistently monitoring our safety.
Keith Ward says, I have always loved horses, and I am a people person. To be able to put the two together and make a living is a pure blessing. We meet people from all over the world every day and get to show them our part of the world in the best way possible, from the back of a horse. What more could a man ask for? Dutch Creek Trails is open 6 days a week, year-round, weather permitting. For more information on taking a guided trail ride at Dutch Creek Trails in Valcruces, North Carolina, log on to their website, dutchcreektrails.com, or call ahead for reservations at 828-297-7117.
We'll be right back with more trail riding destinations in North Carolina.
Hello, I'm Gary Stice. I am the #1 dealer for Lakota Trailers nationwide. Please stop in and see our new facility. Our new facility has a very large display area where we will have up to a dozen trailers inside the building, a very large service center where we can service all your needs. We can take care of your horses as well as your trailer and show you new trailers also. Please stop in and see us on Interstate 71 south of Columbus, Ohio.
If you are interested in learning more about Best of America by Horseback, visit our website at bestofamericabyhorseback.com. There you can view our show schedule on RFD-TV, learn how to join us for upcoming rides and events, benefits of our trail club and how to join, find riding locations and dude ranches by state, shop the online store for Best of America by Horseback logo gear, read our monthly newsletter to stay up to date, and learn about our sponsors and their quality products. It's all here at bestofamericabyhorseback.com.
Welcome back, where we're showcasing trail ride destinations in North Carolina. Many of North Carolina's state parks offer bridle trails through some of the most scenic areas in their parks.
North Carolina has many state parks from its Atlantic coastline to its western mountains. Some of those parks are open to trail riding on designated bridle trails.
Here are some of the parks where you can bring your horses to ride.
There are many state parks in North Carolina with designated equestrian bridle trails or multi-use trails, where guests can bring their own horses to explore the beauty of these parks. Some parks offer overnight camping, while others allow day riding. You can consult the North Carolina State Parks website at ncparks.gov to find which parks have equestrian trails. Under the Things to Do tab at the top of the homepage, click on Trails in the drop-down menu. At the bottom of the Trails page, you can check the box for Equestrian to search all parks with horse trails and find descriptions of each trail. Here are a few of the North Carolina State Parks with horse trails. For more information and for rules and regulations for horseback riding in North Carolina's state parks, you can log on to ncparks.gov.
Horse councils around the country can be great resources for equine owners and enthusiasts. The North Carolina Horse Council is the voice of horse owners all over North Carolina.
They are an all-volunteer staff that studies and stays current on issues affecting the horse industry.
Their Trails Committee works to maintain public access to horse trails, acquiring funding for trail maintenance and to establish new trails across the state.
Whether it's an effort to limit trail access, monitor attack and horse thefts, track disease outbreaks, help with hurricane evacuations, the North Carolina Horse Council volunteers strive to keep horse owners informed. For information on the North Carolina Horse Council, call 919-854-1990 or go to their website, nchorsecouncil.com. The North Carolina Horse Council asks us to let you know that the FEI World Equestrian Games, held every 4 years, will be in North Carolina in 2018 at the Tryon International Equestrian Center in Mill Spring, North Carolina.
We hope you enjoyed this show on the North Carolina riding destinations and hope you'll join us next week for another edition of Best of America by Horseback.
If you'd like to join us on an upcoming riding location or keep up with where we're going or what we're doing, log on to our website, bestofamericabyhorseback.com, or visit our Facebook page and YouTube channel at Best of America by Horseback.
Thank you so much for watching. See you next week.